Boston Red Sox Fenway Park is the oldest Major League Baseball stadium in the United States, and it's one of the most iconic sporting arenas anywhere in the world. It's dripping with history, it's iconic, it's quirky. I've only just got here and I love it already. Let's bring in Charles Steinberg, who's going to tell us a lot more about it. I've only just got here and I think this place is awesome.
Well, it's wonderful to hear that you do, because we understand that America's history is much younger than that of many countries. America's only 236 years old, and yet here's a ballpark celebrating its 100th birthday, and being the oldest ballpark in Major League Baseball, it's a shrine. People come from all over. We thought from all over the country, but we found out people come from all over the world to see it.
Let's go and have a look.
It's funny how things that get old eventually become charming.
And this place has seen so many stories, so many triumphs, so much despair too.
That's part of its charm. When this ballpark opened, the Boston Red Sox were royalty. The World Series came in its very first year here, 1912, and you expected that to go on, and it did go on. They won again in 1915, they won again in 1916, they won again in 1918. After 1918 were years and decades of almost, and then finally we won the World Series for the first time in 86 years.
With every historic stadium there are iconic parts to it, and with Fenway it must be the Green Monster. I mean, I've heard of it for many years, and there it is, a very, very big green wall.
It's true. When you walk into Fenway Park and you see that green monster, you know where you are. You couldn't be anywhere else. For the fans, it is a key element in fostering this sense of intimacy.
What else have you got here that's special and unique?
What you try to do is reflect the history of the people who have played here too. You take this large yellow pole, the foul pole in right field. It's the pesky pole because it's a very short distance to right field, and Pesky was not known as a home run hitter. He only hit a few, and he hit it just inside the pole, the shortest distance you possibly could. One of the greatest moments in baseball history occurred in the 1975 World Series. Carlton Fisk was the star catcher, now Hall of Famer for the Red Sox, and he hit a game-winning home run off the left field foul pole. So that's the Fisk pole.
Look at all these people that have signed it. Is that okay?
Well,
are you allowed to do that?
If you were going to try to stop them, you'd be washing it every day, because they're just going to do it.
This has just caught my eye up here. Look at all these green seats and one red one. Is that a mistake?
No, not a mistake at all. And it was in that seat that's painted red, that Ted Williams hit the longest home run ever hit in Fenway Park.
Wow.
That's 502 feet away from home plate. This is as iconic an element of Fenway Park as there is. Not just the Green Monster, but a manually operated scoreboard.
And you realize how big it is now that you're underneath it.
That's right.
It's massive.
It is remarkable to see there not only the white
the red
but you see the red stitching. Can you imagine how hard a ball was hit?
And I imagine it's loud.
Oh, yes.
The whole ballpark hears it.
Yes, the ballpark hears it, and the poor guy is inside. My goodness. Whether a ball hits right in the crack of the padding, or if it hits off the ladder, you see there's a ladder on the Green Monster that will affect where the ball will go, the carom. If it goes into the corner, it sometimes rattles around. So it affects the play and can wreak havoc on well-meaning left fielders. It's so romantic to be able to say, this is where Babe Ruth pitched. This is where Ted Williams hit. This is where the 2004 World Champions ended an 86-year proverbial career.
Charles, it's been an absolute treat to be here. Thanks very much for showing us around. I know this isn't your day job. You're very important here at this ballpark, but we do appreciate you showing us around.
Well, thank you. It's a pleasure to have you and to show off our ballpark to the world. The world seems interested in it, and we're always happy to welcome you.
Brilliant. Good luck with the Red Sox and with Fenway Park.
Thank you. Thank you.
Cheers.